of the largest producer, consumer and supplier of spices in the world. So without further ado, we will request you all to put your hands together. It's going to take 2 minutes for him to come online, so we request you all to please wait for 2 minutes. So it's Mr. Dharmendra Das who will be seen on the screen now doing a virtual keynote address.
Am I audible to you? Oh. Okay. At the very outset, I would like to give my heartfelt thanks and congratulations to NNS Media Group for organizing this 12th Hotel Sheraton Grand Place, Indore. And also, I would like to welcome all the delegates who are participating in the 2 days event. I am very sorry that I could not able to participate in the event in person due to certain important assignment coming to me. So today I am virtually attending the event from Spices Good Proceed, and I hope that yesterday also it was started the program and it was fruitful. So India is the land of diverse agroclimatic conditions where 15 agroclimatic zones are available and which help the country to produce 75 out of 109 different spices listed by ISO. Major spices are like pepper, cardamom, chili, ginger, turmeric, garlic, clove, coriander, cumin, fennel, celery, fenugreek, ajoin, dill seed, etc. And if we see the 15 agroclimatic conditions right from Jammu, Kashmir to South India and semi-arid region to Northeast region. So every state in India, at least 1 or 2 species are cultivated. And if we see the Jammu and Kashmir, then first one, the costly spices is cultivating. And if we come to the South India, particularly Kerala, Karnataka, Tamil Nadu, and Andhra Pradesh, these are the spices heart of India. And small cardamom, which is one mandate crop of spices growth, which is cultivated particularly in the southern part of India, that is particularly Kerala, Tamil Nadu and Karnataka. And other spices, 3 spices are also cloves, nutmeg, cinnamon. These are cultivated predominantly in South India only. Again, we will go to the semi-arid and arid conditions like Rajasthan, Gujarat, and these states, they are cultivating particularly the sweet spices. So these are the agroclimatic conditions were suitable for cultivating sweet spices. Again, if we see the genetic belt and UP that is suitable for the main cultivations, main is the largest producer of UP. And if we come to the Himalayan region, Himalaya is particularly northeastern, Indian states. These states are very vibrant and they are also particularly liking the last cardamom, one of the mandate crop of spices which is cultivating and Sikkim. This is the origin of cardamom, this is Sikkim, and to Arunachal Pradesh, Nagaland, Manipur are cultivating. Then other some important spices like ginger, turmeric, pink chili, then barley chili, these are cultivating in the northeastern region. So if we see entire India, at least 1 or 2 spices are cultivating in every state of the country. So there are 50 to 12 spices are coming under the purview of the spices board for export promotion from the country. In the year 2023-24, the country produced around 11.80 million metric ton of spices from the total cultivated area of 4.76 million hectares of spices, which has an average productivity of nearly 2.5 metric ton per hectare. As per the production statistic data of states 2023-24, among the states, Madhya Pradesh is the largest producer of spices, that is around 3.63 million metric ton contributed in the country, and followed by Gujarat, Andhra Pradesh, Rajasthan and Telangana. The top 5 states contributed around 67% of the total spices production in India in the year 2023-24. If we will see the statistics, the data of per community wise in the country for the year 2023-24, garlic 3.28 million metric ton contributed, and it is contributed around 28% of total spices production in terms of volume in India. and followed by chili 2.5 million metric ton, ginger 2.2 million metric ton, turmeric 1 million metric ton, and the coriander around 0.80 million metric ton. The top 5 spices contribute around 86% of the total spice production in India. India is one of the leading producers, consumer and exporter of spices in the world. If we see the export trend of Indian spices, usually export is spending only 10 to 15% of the spices from the total spices produced in the country. Remaining 85 to 90% are used to consume internally in the country itself. Therefore, there is a tremendous potential in domestic market, and young generation and new entrepreneurs can join in the spices industry for domestic market also. In the other hand, even though we are exporting only 10 to 15% of the spices from the total production, even we are one of the largest exporting countries in the global market. Hence, there is a huge potential for export market and growth. So new and generation and young entrepreneurs can also join simultaneously in the spices industry for export business. India is one of the leading producers, consumer and exporter of spices in the world, and it is not only known for its spices quantum of production and diverse range of products, but also because of their intrinsic quality like rich aroma, taste and texture of Indian spices. Most importantly, in India there are around 20 million stakeholders associated with spices industry in India supply chain and dedicated extent. There are around 8,395 exporters, and out of them there are around 826 numbers of manufacturers exporters associated in the industry to meet the demand of industry and to cater the export from the country. In 2023-24, India exported around 15 lakh metric ton of spices with the 225 unique spices and spices products in 180 destinations countries across the globe, and earned foreign exchange around $4.6 million US. It is the 9.1.5% of agri export and about 40% of agri export. The export basket of Indian spices full of diverse range of products, and there are around 225 unique types of spices and their products. The major items are cumin, spices, oil, meat and meat powder, turmeric, curry powder, and paste, small cardamom, coriander, pepper, etc. In the year 2023-24, India's spices export basket was majorly dominated by chili, cumin, spices, oil and oleogen, mint powder, turmeric, curry powder, paste, small cardamom, coriander, pepper, ginger, etc. Chili remains the leader both in terms of value, that is 34%, and the volume 39%. Cumin is another important spices which contributed around 16% in terms of value, and oil and oleogen is 11% in terms of value. An emerging but significant category in terms of export value in spices, oil and oleogen segment. It contributed around only 1.2% of volume in export, but managed to gain nearly 15% of value in export earning. Similarly, mint contribute only 1.79% in terms of volume or quantity, but almost 9% in terms of value in export earning. In year 2023-24, the value-added product contributed around 50% of export from the country. So there is tremendous scope also future in value-added product only. The top 10 importing country of Indian spices are China, USA, Bangladesh, Thailand, United Arab Emirates, Sri Lanka, Malaysia, United Kingdom, Indonesia, and Germany, contributing around 70% of total export earning from India. During the last 2 years, China replaced USA as leading importer of Indian spices, backed by heavy demand of Indian chili in China market. Spices board vision. To remain the sustained in the leadership in the global trade of spices and value-added spices products, and thereby contributing to growth of agricultural export for India. Then our spices board vision to become the international processing hub and premier supplier of clean, safe and value-added spices and their products to industrial and retail segment of the global spices market. Vision for 2030 of spices achieving export of $10 billion by 2030, focusing on high-end value-added products from spices such as spices, oil and oleogen, extract, spices-based seasoning, health, wellness, nutraceutical products, etc. With this view, once again, thank you one and all present in the summit and journey. So, if somebody want to ask?
Sure. If you all want to ask any question from sir, please feel free to ask any question. Please raise your hand if you would like to ask any question. Alright, thank you sir for joining us here.